Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Review. So today I just wanted to make a quick video. It's not even going to be much of a review, but it's just a video that I wanted to show off so that you do know that this is a thing, because we actually have Wave 2 of the Epic Evolution Minis, even though it doesn't actually say Epic Evolution anywhere on it that I have seen. But this release, these minis did kind of coincide with Epic Evolution, and it does say Series 2 right there, so I would imagine that this would be then Series 2 of Epic Evolution. But again, this is probably one of the most lackluster lackluster waves from Mattel so far for their minis. And you know, after Dominion was released, they were really killing it with the minis, and now things have obviously slowed down. I know there's going to be some new minis coming out for Chaos Theory, which do look pretty cool, but I was really hyped for the second series of the minis from the Epic Evolution line. But unfortunately, if you look up here, when we actually look at what is included in this wave, like 99% of this is all stuff we had before. With the last few, honestly, waves, I would say probably last 3 or 4, maybe waves of minis from Mattel, they were at least giving us a few new species, like probably 3 to 4 new species, or repaints or something, just like new figures. At least we had a few, and it does help, again, when you're a collector like me, that you don't have to buy every single release in every single wave when you have repeats. But I personally am a fan of having different figures included in the different waves, and at least having a few new ones. But this time we didn't get that option, because we basically again have a ton of already released figures. As you can see, you've got like the Allosaurus, the Dilophosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Indominus Rex, the Geosternbergia, the Pentaceratops, the Herrerasaurus, the Sinotyrannus, the Giganotosaurus, the T-Rex, the Caprosuchus, the Elasmosaurus, the, again, Caprosuchus for some reason again, and Sinotyrannus again, but in different packaging. And then we have the one new figure, which is the Brachiosaurus, which we've already had the Brachiosaurus in previous waves of Mattel minis, but this is the only new figure in this wave. So if you want to talk about a disappointing wave of Mattel minis, this has got to be one of the most disappointing that we've had in a long time. I know there were, like, you know, a few waves a few years back where we were basically just getting metallic dinosaurs. Like, it was a repeat entirely of previously released figures, and then you would have like a metallic Carnotaurus or a metallic T-Rex. I would say that this wave is equally as depressing as those waves were, because, you know, they could have at least given us a couple of new figures rather than just one single new figure, which is the Brachiosaurus. And I feel like we don't even really need to go with like a closer look or anything. You can basically see the Brachiosaurus is the same sculpt that we've had in the past, but now just has new coloration. And as you can see, we basically have a light green for the lower body. We've got a dark green for the upper body. It does run out onto the tail a little ways. And there's also a speckling, which I can see. You can really see it quite abundantly on this side. It's almost like a bluish green sort of speckling to the Brachiosaurus, but that's really about it, except for, of course, the eye paint. You do have that going on. But outside of that, there's really nothing else going on when it comes to the paint apps. The neck does still articulate up and down. And yeah, I was going to say it should swivel. I hadn't tried that yet. I haven't actually seen these show up at Walmart yet. I ended up picking these up in a random toy store that I stumbled upon, and luckily they had these, and I was able to get the code for the Brachiosaurus thanks to my good friend Plush Boy Q. And if you want to see the code for this, it's actually kind of hidden right there. You can see it says like 2H or something. So the Brachiosaurus is that. It's 2. So 2 is the number you want to keep in mind when it comes to searching this Brachiosaurus out. And you can see again the slip included within just shows off basically what we already had seen on the box. Now, there are some pretty fun figures in here, no doubt about that, but again, with them all being the same thing as previous releases outside of the Brachiosaurus, like I said, definitely a letdown of a wave. Now, if you don't have any of those other minis, then it might be a pretty fun wave to you, but if you're like me and you've been keeping up with the minis as they go, it's definitely a bit of a depressing release from Mattel. But again, the only new figure in the new wave of Epic Evolution minis is this Brachiosaurus. Everything else looks to be previously released figures. So if you are interested in grabbing this, check your local Walmarts, because I have heard of some people finding them there. or just random toy stores that you might have in your area that maybe carry Mattel stuff. And again, look for number 2 on the box and you can snag yourself this Brachiosaur. So that's really all I wanted to show off. Again, the fact that there's only one new figure in this wave, so make sure you let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And of course, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.